Hello, my fellow G1s. Tom the Iron Man here, and I'm here to talk about a little goings-on that happened to me on the 29th of May at about 1:36 p.m. I was having my lunch break over at the JOB, and got a little email from Blip.tv. It kind of goes something like this. Dear Blip user, the email regarding your Blip account with the login, Tom the Iron Man. We are writing to inform you that due to recent changes at Blip, we will be closing your account. On July 7th, 2014, we will downgrade your account and no longer accept uploads. On September 1st, 2014, your account will be deactivated and you will no longer have access to the Blip dashboard or your content. Your videos will be removed from our system at this time. Did they just tell me to go pound sand? But wait, there's more. Hold on. We encourage you to upload your videos to YouTube and apply to join the Maker RPM network here. Feel free to contact us, support@blip.com if you have any questions. We thank you for being a supporter of Blip and wish you the best. Thank you. Blip support. So let me get this straight. You're going to go ahead and cut me loose with absolutely no reason given, and you're asking me to go ahead and sign up for your second tier YouTube partner network? Doesn't seem exactly fair to me. Now, granted, I personally don't think I'm in the same level of talent of other people on Polaris like JonTron or Pro Jared or anything like that, but it would be an incredible act of good faith since you're just literally pulling the carpet out from underneath of hundreds of people, including myself, to go ahead and put us on, say, a probationary period for Polaris, say 90 days, check our analytics, see if we make the cut. If we don't, then politely ask us to apply to RPM. But you're not going to. I'm not delusional. I'm not looking to be the next great sensation overnight. That stuff takes time and effort. And I'm willing to put forth my time and effort. But meet me halfway. And right now you ain't guys meeting me halfway. And that's very, very discouraging. Now, I know the majority of the content that I've posted are from my panels that I would film at MagFest, or SGC, or the one time that ScrewTech went to NecoCon for the Iron Man of Gaming, and various highlights and clips from the funny things that happened to me and me playing video games, whether it be on my Twitch channel or recorded locally with my Elgato. I put them up there because I want as much exposure as I possibly can, and I do reasonably well. You're taking that away from me, and that's kind of not cool on a bunch of different levels. So what do I do now? What do you, my fellow G1s, do now? Because I know a lot of you use Blip as well. You could go ahead and go back to YouTube and hopefully apply through a standard partnership through them, or go to RPM and take your chances. Me, I'm not doing any of that. I've had a standard YouTube partnership for a while. It really doesn't do much for me. I ain't breaking rocks, but I ain't getting the kind of visibility I would like, and I'm certainly not getting the support that I need from Google. You know, they don't even have an email address that you can actually go ahead and ask them questions at. There's a forum that they send you to where you go through this stuff to try to hope that someone else in there had the same exact problem that you did and try to get an answer that way. No thank you. I think it's time we did something radical. I think it's time we all pulled the trigger and did something new. Let's start a revolution, just like Stuttering Craig said. Surprise! I'm on full screen now! Sometimes you just gotta take that risk and see what happens. And I got accepted. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that you guys can too. Now that we got all that out of the way, I want to take you on a very brief tour of what full screen has to offer for you, the G1s that love to produce video content. And you'll be pleasantly surprised with what they have to offer here. And the more I read, the more excited I get. I got goosebumps. I don't know if you can see it, but I really do. The amount of tools and applications and the ability to network with people and collaborate. There's so much stuff in there. You guys are going to love this. So anyway, this is your main screen that you're going to see when you log in to full screen once you get started right here. Up here you got trending videos from the content producers that are partners with full screen right here. And it looks very similar to your Facebook page if you have one, or your profile on screwattack.com. So, you just go scroll down here. Hey, look at that. Screw Attack posted a new video game vault. There's hard news and all this other stuff. And then over here you have your earnings tab. And I mean, like, look, I just got started. I'm already getting movement that I never would have gotten on my own on YouTube. And then you got your statistics for what your viewership's like, and then groups over here. This is awesome. You got different places that you can go ahead and join up with and align yourself with them. Like gamers, Minecraft, grow your channel, people that are under 100 subscribers, vloggers, filmmakers, musicians, I mean, everything right here. And then down to the creators, you can actually, this is where you can actually go ahead and filter out, people that you want to work with. So like, oh, I want to work with gamers. Well, let's see who comes up here. Oh, look, Screw Attack. I can't even make this up. That's fantastic. Let's see if there's anybody else on here that you might recognize. Oh, Andre the Black Nerd, look who's there. Yeah, that's fantastic. So, I mean, like, all these people that consider themselves to be gamers of content producing things of that nature. Oh, look, full screen. Fantastic. But yeah, I mean, this goes on and on and on, and you can go ahead. Maddox, everybody knows Maddox from the greatest website in the known universe. I would have to say second greatest, because Screw Attack, sucker! So, and over here you got your forums, which is infinitely better than the one that they send you to on YouTube, which is essentially throwing you to the wolves. And the cool thing is that full screen, they do Hangouts, kind of like Google Hangouts. And that you can actually go ahead and actually answer questions and get questions asked and all this other stuff that's just absolutely... And they do it almost on a weekly basis. And over here, apps. This is by far my favorite part right now. Look at all these things that you can get to go with your channel right here. You got sponsorships, merchandise. You can make merch, guys. Merch! To help support your channels. Content protection. If someone steals your video, you can go ahead and get the revenue back for it. Fan contests. Crowdfunding, an audio library, do-it-yourself video editing, referral bonuses, live events, channel optimizer, a scheduler so you can actually go ahead and build up a queue of videos and release them when you're ready. You don't even have to be home to do that. A custom link shortener for full screen, more audio. I mean, this is royalty-free stuff that you will not get content ID'd for. Bulk comments for answering stuff, bulk descriptions for multiple similar videos, SEO tracker, Facebook tabs, video captions, editing help. It's awesome. I mean, they're really, really, really in it to help you. And for those of you who have more than one YouTube channel that are concerned that you can only pick one or the other, well, guess what? You can totally add more than one. So don't feel like you have to pick and choose and play favorites over one channel over another. You won't have to do that, because you can always add another one and apply and get in, and you'll be good to go. See, look, the rotator changes every time you go back to the main page. All this is so freaking awesome. I could seriously go on for another hour just about how awesome this is, and I've already taken you 3 minutes of your time to look at this stuff. So, believe you me, it's worth your time to go ahead and apply. Now, I hope you like what I saw. I know I did when I first saw it, and it just, like, seriously reinvigorated my creative juices to go ahead and get back into the YouTube game and actually really make it happen this time. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link right here. And go ahead and click on that, and go ahead and sign up for full screen, guys. Seriously, I mean, what have you got to lose? Seriously. Other than your time, and your time is very precious. Also, if you missed that click in the annotation, there will be a link down in the doobly-doo, so go ahead and get on that. And if you get accepted, tweet at me right here. Tweet at me. Let me know that you got in. I want as many members of the G1 Nation to get into full screen as you can. And when you do, go ahead and tweet at Stuttering Craig, full screen, and Screw Attack. Let them know you got in too. I want them to see as many members of the G1 Nation get on board with this as possible. Screw Attack has supported us through the years. It's our turn to go ahead and support them. And this is easily one of the simplest ways we can do that. And guess what? It's mutually beneficial. And in case if you were wondering, I most definitely approve of this. See you next time, guys. See you on full screen. See you on Screw Attack. Cheers.